Hi guys, and welcome back to an episode of Vane. So, for today's episode, I have about 136 or 37 hours of gameplay so far. So, for today's episode, I kind of want to share with you what I have learned so far. So, let me turn this on. We're gonna take this little vehicle which is my go. Oh my god, it's almost impossible to freaking control this guy. Okay, yeah, it's quite tricky. Okay, so you got spawned in the game, and depending on where you choose to get spawned, I think you can get spawned into Redford, Sarnak, maybe Danmora here. I think there are quite like 4 spawn points, and I guess they are one down here, Redford, Sarnak, or Danmora. I suggest if you start a new game to spawn in Danmora. If I will start a new game, I'm gonna go there. No problem. In my new series, I'm gonna get spawned in Danmora. Okay, first things first. You got spawned, and then what? You are. I am not gonna use this. It's impossible freaking to drive it. Sorry about that, but this is extremely hard to drive around. It's accelerates way too fast, and it's impossible to drive it. See, in tight spaces. I think I'm gonna give up on this stupid vehicle. Okay, so first things first, you get spawned. I'm gonna take the ATV though, and you're gonna have to. You have a weapon, no matter the skill you choose at the beginning. The game will give you a different weapon in the game, and I suggest to go as a thief. Why? Because you came with a boost for lock picking, which is very important in this game. Lock picking is one of the most important things you can get in this game. Okay, once you get spawned, I think I turned on that one. Your first thing you need to do, I mean, just the first thing you need to do, depending on the area you choose, is to get a vehicle. It doesn't matter what vehicle is, just take one freaking vehicle. I will like opt in for a pickup or a van. I don't have that in this parking lot, but I have one of these. And it's either that you're gonna find them locked and you have to lockpick them, or you're gonna find them open up, like this one, standard lockpick. You don't need that much skill to get it. Lockpick it, and you're gonna get inside. You don't care about the state of the vehicle. It will last quite a while. Once you get inside, you're gonna need to wire it. If you get lucky and find some gloves in the first or 2 houses, you're gonna find a bunch of gloves. It doesn't matter which. You can find gloves at the firefighting stations, which are scattered around, but we assume that you already don't know where they are, so you're not gonna be able to find them. But you're gonna find latex gloves, which are in almost every single one of those houses, and especially in the bathroom. Once you get here, you have to hotwire this. If you don't have the skill up, which is definitely you don't, you're gonna have it 0. You're gonna take some damage, but not only that you're gonna damage the vehicle, but you're gonna take damage yourself too. So I think I'm gonna hotwire this from the first try. Yeah, unfortunately that's the case, but this is the only way you can get a vehicle very fast indeed. You're gonna take yourself. I think you're gonna do it like 4 to 5 times, and then you're gonna manage to like start it right away. It's not gonna be that big of a deal if you damage a little bit from the PC, from the... Oh, actually, is this the one? Yeah. No, it's the other one. This one. Actually, the parts on this car, if you fail to hotwire it, they are gonna take some damage, but not that much until so you can't use the vehicle. You're gonna be able to use it. Once you got a vehicle, I suggest you to go into settings in here and go to bindings and scroll down on the bottom, I guess. Not quite. Where the heck is the vehicle? In here, see, under the vehicle section, you'll have this vehicle ignition. I have the thumb mouse buttons assigned, and you also want to exit the vehicle. I place it on middle mouse button. Why? Because in order to go into the vehicle, you have to press E, and then to ignition, you have to hold down the button like that. See? I'm gonna hotwire this one too. Okay, turn off. Great. See? And that takes time. I can press the button. I can press the button to turn it off, the same button, and I can get out without having to hold down E key to enter the vehicle. Okay, next stop will be a gas station. If you find a gas station, like, let me go to one. I'm gonna show you a little trick. The power will be on for first 1 month and a half or something. I suggest you to take one of these vehicles because this is very appropriate. I kind of like it. There are those big trucks that is back there, the box trucks in the back, but that's quite tricky to drive around. Okay, so it's a little big. I think every single gas station in the game has this option. Let me show you. Okay, let me kill the zombies first. Okay, I think there is another one in here. No, it's dead. Okay, you're gonna have power. I'm already late in the game, and my power is off. But you have power. Everything will be light up. I have a generator in here, so I'm gonna turn on the power. If you turn on the power, and if you go at your vehicle and open up, this is kind of bad shape. You're gonna see the car tire. This is very important, by the way. I don't have that freaking powered driver in my inventory for some reason. Okay. As you can see, you can refill the air pressure, but I think all of them are fine in my vehicle. Do they have the amount of... No, this one is not. It's 1.5. This one is 1.8, 1. So I need to reduce the pressure. See, as you can see, it says up here that the pressure is different, and that causes the vehicle to go sideways, to tremble, shiver a little bit, and you're gonna have all sorts of problem. Okay, so what you need to do is to uninstall those parts. Okay, boom, and boom. And then you come here and select the tires. By the way, another good tip, you have to you can sort the inventory by recent, and you're gonna have all the stuff. So select this, then select this, then select the other one, and then this one. And now if you watch here, 2.4, 2.4, 2.4, 2.4, and now all the stability issues are gone. Come on. Okay. And that means open, and now you can go back and do this. You just have to drag and drop them back into your vehicle, and all the stability issues are solved. You're gonna need a power driver, as you can see, in order to... I have an electric power. You need a power driver. I have an electric and a screwdriver. Okay, then you can go very close to a gas station. You kind of have to be quite close, to be honest with you. You don't need power for this, but okay, hold on. Okay, and once you park the vehicle, you just have to find the filling cap. What the heck are so many of them in this? I'm trying to make a freaking tutorial in here. By the way, this one works too, if you want air into your tires. Oh my god. Okay. There's another one over here. Okay, you have to go to find your freaking is there, see? And fill up the tank. You just hold down E key and you're gonna fill it up with gasoline. I don't think this is ever end, and it's definitely working without power. You can do it. You don't need power to fill up the gas tank. See, it works without it. Okay, so you got a vehicle. You're gonna have to go to get tools. Bye bye. I think it's like that. Did I get rid of them? Yes, I got. There are quite a few of them around here. Please give me a moment and leave me alone. Once you have done this, your vehicle is now working properly. You have filled it up, you refill the tires. You can change some parts, but you're gonna need tools. In order to repair and change parts on your vehicle, you're gonna need welder, soldering, power drill, I think a screwdriver and stuff like that. Another tip you can find in this, but this is for late game, and as the game it is right now, you basically don't need it. You can charge batteries, but you're gonna find so many of them and you're never gonna need to charge them. It's kind of ridiculous amount. I think you can find this on most of the gas stations. See, check power, open up, and you can place batteries in here. By the way, I think I'm gonna have mine dried out. So yeah, cell phone, so it's 5%. So remove battery, and then you're gonna find it here under recent, and you can put it here and let it charge. But this is slow as hell. Later on in the game, you will be able to build your own battery charger, which is 1,000,000 times better than this one. This one is scrappy as hell. Okay. This is not gonna help me at all, so I'm gonna open. You see, it's slow. It works, but it's extremely slow. And I think it needs power. And this gas station here no longer have power. But this is how you do it. Come on. Okay, see, the power is off, it won't charge anything. So, but at the beginning you can use this one if you don't have enough batteries. Next major step, once you get a vehicle, you repair it, you fill it up with air, you repair your tires, you have to go to the general store. Why? You're gonna find all the basic tools and some medium tools. I mean, some industrial tools. Where is that? Oh my god. Let me get some batteries in my freaking phone. I wasn't fully prepared for this. Okay, so the general store is on Sarnak here, and is the last building in town. No, it's not that one. Hardware store. See? Frank's Hardware Emporium. Fair prices, blah blah blah. Which is right there. Let me show you. This is how I will play when I will start a new series. Is that store over there? Okay. Come like that and park the vehicle right next to his store. And boom. Okay. Let me clear out this place. There are no lights in here, which kinda sucks. Are there more of you around? Always loot the kitchens. They give you food like this. See, this is a canned food which will gonna last like forever, but don't take too much. Okay, this is a recipe. You're gonna need skills in order to be able to read them. I'm gonna show you in a different beef broth, in a different tutorial or whatever. You can use soda instead of water, but you're gonna get fat. Be careful with that. Okay, once you get back to your once you get back here, turn on the lights. Switches are always like next to the door, and loot everything you find in here. I mean, you're gonna need a backpack. At the beginning, you kind of have to go into a few or three residential houses and look in the bedrooms. You may have a chance to find a gym bag or a hiking pack, although hiking packs are kind of not gonna be there. But you're gonna find a small backpack so you can carry some of this stuff here. Claw hammer. There is a lot of them in here. Wooden planks. You don't bother with wooden planks because they are heavy, and you might want to get these, but they are kind of useless at this point. Tape, I don't know. You're not gonna need. You can get a thermometer, and you can actually equip that one in your inventory. You can equip in your inventory. You're gonna have it all the time in here, and you're gonna see the temperature. I don't know why I don't have mine there. Glue, I haven't seen that much use. Take all the seeds and the heavy stuff, like you're not gonna need this, but you can dismantle it if you have a screwdriver. And yeah, garden hoe, this can be used as a weapon, this can be used as a weapon, and so on. You're gonna find most of the tools in here. A grinder, you're gonna have a hawk saw, crosscut saw, pliers, all sorts of pliers, a big hammer, although this one is better because it does the work of for this one, but it's has less weight. Electric driver, circular saw. So here you're gonna get base to medium tools you're gonna need in the game. You're gonna find them all, including a stupid axe and stuff like that. Don't know what this is. Pipe wrench. Okay. So the weapons have a description. The tools, they have a description, and they tell you what they can do and what type of tool is. This is a screwdriver. Workbench, heavy pliers, as you can see. Sledge, heavy hammer. But there are even better, power driver, but then is another one which is hydraulic driver. So this is going to be your next step into your. You have also have a basic welder, which you're gonna need. You're gonna need that one. You're gonna need this one, which is an industrial welder, and the soldering iron. You're gonna need all this in order to change parts on your vehicle. Without them, you can't do that. You'll have a sleeping bag which you can carry with you, which is even better, or you can get this guy if you want to. So there are all kinds of sorts. A nail gun, which is used in repairing clothing if you want to. Yeah, don't bother with paint. You can destroy most of it. This can be used as a weapon, and it's actually a very good weapon. If you start as a thief, you're gonna get this as default. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna grab one of this and I'm gonna place it down on the ground and sleep for like 10 hours, and boom, the day have passed. I'm gonna pack it up. Why? Because otherwise I'm gonna have a spawn point in here. you know. Also, a nice tip is to look in these things. Usually you find magazines in them, and magazines you're gonna see later on, they are very important in this game. Check all these magazine shelves, see, like this one for farming and whatever, you find some bullets in a freaking mailbox. You can carry this back home, but I'm not gonna do that right now. So this is the second place you must come. You loot some houses, find a smaller backpack, and it doesn't matter if it's a military. The military backpack is the best one. Is this guy here? It's easy to get. Don't be scared. You're gonna get it very easily. There are some guys in the world, and you're gonna encounter a lot of them, especially during the hordes. And they will carry that backpack, the military backpack. And you're gonna also, once you get to the general store over there, just get across the street. In here. Okay, lockpick this guy. You're gonna have to lockpick it. It's an easy lockpick. It's not hard. It's a standard one. And then come here. This is the POI. This POI is the school, but into the basement here, you're gonna find serious stuff. First thing, I'm gonna take this mouse. I don't know why, but this gets despawned all the time from my room. You'll also find a power drill. You'll find nail gun, more tools, some drill bits. By the way, don't bother with this freak. I never changed them. These are supposed to go into the electric driver. See, drill bits. But you're never gonna freaking change them. I have 136 hours, and it says driver bridge held 77%, but I don't know. I wait for the day in which I need to change this. And this applies for circular saw and for many other tools. You have to replace, like for the grinder, it's the same kind of where the heck is it? In here, you need to grinder blades, but I never change that either. So yeah. You're gonna get an industrial welder, which is very important. Another wood axe. There are tools in here. These two places are the best for see, electric driver, and you're gonna get some lithium batteries and stuff like that. Take the batteries, at least at the beginning. See, another bit and stuff like that. Okay. A lighter, by the way, don't destroy the lighter. Keep the lighter. The lighter is important in this game. So there is another place in which you can loot stuff. This is just the cafeteria. It's all the way, where the heck? Here. I think in this place here you're gonna find, yeah, see, more tools in here. A schematic for, you can learn that to craft that later on in the game. Torn wires. This is for the vehicle. I don't think I ever use this also. So yeah, here you can find more tools. And this is the outro. Yeah, this is where you need to come. Duct tape, nails, whatever. And you're gonna find tools in here. A lot of them. A lot of tools. These are definitely done. More batteries. Jewelry scrap, I don't know, to be honest with you. I never use them. Magazine for strength. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, there are quite a few things in here and there. So these two places should be a must. I mean, you have to do this in the first day. Once you have done this, we're gonna go to the next tip. The next tip should be finding a base, and depending on the spawning point that you choose, your base should be at the beginning, at least, a place with a fence around it. Usually the store houses or the storage places have that option, and they usually have chain link the fence around them, and you are gonna like a little bit fully protected for a while, but not that much, because the zombies, depending on if you have that option enabled or it by default is enabled, if you disable that, they will not gonna be able to climb over the fences. But you have that let that enabled, they will gonna be able to jump over the fences and they will come for you. But regarding that option, it's not gonna be that hard, because they'll only climb over the fence if you are close to the fence. As soon as you move backwards, will be only 2 or 3 of them that will come over the fence to you. The rest of them will stay behind. Kill those 3, then go back again. They will climb the fence. You go back again, kill the other 3, and so on. So that is if you find a base with a with a fence around it. It's not gonna be easy, not hard also. It's quite too easy to find a base. Once you get, if it's a storage, you're gonna have plenty of storage like that. If it's a house, you're gonna use the furniture inside to store your item. Like there are different shelves like this one, a lot of them. I don't know, this is military stuff. I kinda destroyed most of it and replaced it with the one. See, the bedroom has a lot of, so you can use everything to store your stuff inside those things, because you can't carry that much stuff with you. You need a house will be better at the beginning. Why? Because you have the stove, which you can use to cook your recipes in here, although it's kind of required to have some skills for some of the items. But if you kill an animal, raw meat, you can make seared meat, which is you can make fried meat or seared meat very easily without any like higher cooking skill. And you're gonna have water, fresh water, all the time in the bathroom at the beginning. Then the water will go off very quickly if you play on the default setting. Slightly thirsty, you can drink straight from the kitchen, from the sink, like that, and drink until you are quenched. That's it. Everything else is gonna be more than you need. Am I dirty? Yeah, as you can see, you get dirty. So you have to wash yourself. Go here and wash yourself once, and I think it's gone. See, I'm okay now. Okay, another tip: you can use the microwave to heat up the meals. If you eat them warmer or hot, you're gonna get a confidence boost or something like that. So it's better to actually eat them. Let me show you. So I'm gonna get beef stew. It's frozen because this is a freezer. If we go here, turn on, search, go under the food, this guy, and beef stew, and let me see if I can heat up this one too. Says lukewarm. This one is frozen. Warm. Stinky smell again. I know what is smelling here. And this one is starting to get warm too. Hot and hot. Now you can take them and turn off this guy. And which one is this one is hot. You have to open it first. You need a screwdriver or whatever tool that opens up cans, or a knife. Open and eat. Eat a tasty meal. You're gonna get that boost. You don't get that boost if you eat it lukewarm or whatever. I'm not gonna eat the other one because I'm gonna freaking get fat. Okay. Another tip, but this is for later on in the game. You can use the ingredients that went bad, like this broth. You can use it. It doesn't matter as long as you cook it. Once you cook it, it will actually work very, very, very well with. I mean, you're not gonna feel the difference. That you're not gonna. I have in here. This is what smells: rotten flour and rotten yeast and some on. And I use these rotten ingredients in more advanced recipes, like whatever in bagel. See, they require flour bag, yeast bag. And I used the rotten one, and the final result was a very fresh bagel. So you can use rotten stuff as long as you cook it. So that's it. Find the base, preferably with a fence around it, which will help you a lot with the hordes, because you're gonna have a horde, and at the beginning you'll die. I died quite a few times, so it's not gonna be easy. Trust me, you're gonna die 100%. The horde is dangerous. They overwhelm you, and you're not gonna have that many weapons. As you're gonna probably find some guns, some pistols with very few bullets, and most of them hold 6 to 10 to 12 bullets in them. You're gonna run out of bullets. By the time you reload, you're dead. So yeah, that's the third one. Let's move on further. One thing that I forgot to tell you is as soon as you establish that this is gonna be either temporary or definitive base, you have to put down a utility cabinet. I forgot about that. Is this thing over here? It's cheap to make. It's made out of scrap wood, and it's the first thing you knew is this guy. Build. I don't have. I need some scrap wood. Very quickly. Don't know where I put it. Okay, it's wood scrap. Okay. Utility cabinets, boom, build. And this is gonna prevent, as you can see, you have those circles around. This is going to prevent zombies from spawning inside your base. So as soon as you established a base, your base somewhere, just do this. And for easier, this, I don't know, you can call it cheating, but I use it a lot. There is currently a bug. If you have multiple cabinets put down and they overlap, as you can see here, let me show you better what I mean. They're probably gonna fix it, but not anytime soon. So as you can see, the cabinets defend certain areas. Like I have those two over there. I should probably move that a little bit on the left, and they overlap like here. And some of this area here won't let you move things around. And this bug is super annoying, especially here. I have so many of them. I should probably delete some of them, to be honest with you. Like I think this one is gonna be using this using the God mode, the fly option, and the God mode will solve most of those problems for you. So be aware of that. Should probably move that one a little bit more on the right and delete the other one that's in the corner over there, and so on. So yeah, if you encounter this problem and you're not gonna be able to place the freaking this things down, let me show you. Go walk. It will give you that stupid bug. It will let me. I think it's not about building, but it's about moving stuff. Let me try and see if we can move something. Move. Fortunately for me now, it's gonna let me. But there is sometimes you're not gonna be able to move things around. You're gonna left click like a madman, and it's not gonna work. Just go to press backslash to admin menu, go to self, and use the God mode. When you use the God mode, you're gonna be able to place everything, whatever the heck you want. Once you establish all this, you're gonna need to build a workbench. So you go to utilities, and first it's not under utilities, right? It's under stations. You're gonna have to build this one first. I don't remember exactly if you need construction to be high enough, you have your own menu for building stuff, which is crafting here, and you can make some sort quite a few things. But build that workbench, the one that I told you, this guy. I already deleted this because I'm no longer using it. It's a kind of crappy one. And once you build the workbench, you're probably gonna find a baseball bat so far. If not, you're gonna find it in houses, in residential houses. The best weapon that I know about at the beginning is this guy. Spiked baseball bat. You're gonna need 10 nails on one baseball bat. You're gonna find this very easily. Don't look for my, let's say, my close sword, by the way, because for this one you need a schematic. But you're gonna find this. You're gonna find a baseball bat at some point. Don't waste your time. Go at the workbench and build spiked baseball bat. It's the best baseball bat you can have at the beginning. It's the best weapon. You can make more of them, but I don't remember exactly how many of them are unlocked and how many are not unlocked. Okay, you build that, you're gonna have your own weapon to defend yourself. Remember, you can use the axe, the fire axe. It's actually a better one. You can find it easily at the firefighter places and stuff like that. Another great tip, and this is probably the tip number 5. As you go into your inventory, we have an option in here. Unfortunately, this is not available for vehicles, but they will definitely add. As you can see, there is a small lock on the right. It's easier to go to create some storage for different things. You go there and use the command put similar. See? And I just put down some of the torn wires. Let's say nails. I moved all this up here. If you go to this one, I have nails. I use put similar, and as you can see, 181. They already moved. I have screws in here. 170, put similar, 175. I have heavy bolts. I don't think I have on me. Okay, and heavy bolts, and this is for springs. Put similar. There's nothing to put there. But I'm gonna have a bunch of tools which I don't want to drop. I have some scrap stuff. If we go here, we're gonna put similar and use that. Great. This is the fastest way to get rid of your stuff in your inventory. This is how I manage my own inventory. I just take every single one by one, and I use the command put similar, and I will get rid of everything that's in my inventory that I don't want to carry with me. And these are the charges you will be able to make later on in the game. For now, okay, so I'm gonna do this, and I have some drill bits which may go. See, this is all used in the tools, but put similar, put similar, put similar, and bits are gonna go here. Great. Now the locking part. You don't want to, if you use the option to put everything in one box like this, put this is the J key, or put similar, you're gonna literally move everything from your inventory. And how to avoid not putting your stuff that you want to carry with you inside the storage, just locking them. You just click, unlock and unlock. Once you lock them, you'll not this will stay in your inventory. Nothing will move into the storage using either of these functions down there, you know. So that's a very good option to be honest with you. You're gonna be thanking me for letting you know that you can lock things in your inventory. You're always gonna do it wrong. Let me show you on a vehicle right now. we don't have this option. You can't lock things. You can only add to favorite and that's it. You cannot lock them, which kind of sucks. So don't forget, lock your tools, lock your weapons, and most important, lock your freaking clothing. Otherwise you're gonna place them all and you're gonna walking around naked. Tip number 6. Do you see those 2 zombies down there? There is a military guy. If you wonder how I bring to life one of these guys, I just spawn it. You can do that. / world and spawn zombie. See, you can spawn any of this, but I spawned this those 2 zombies for the purpose of the tutorial, you know. Let me kill the crawling one. Okay, let me kill those guys too. I spawned a zombie especially for the... Don't jump on over the barbed wire fences, what I just did, because they will hurt you, and more important, they will gonna freaking destroy your clothing. So look for those guys. These are the most important zombies in the game. It's a military guy, and as you can see, if I can go behind him, he's carrying a freaking backpack. He's turning around faster than I can go around him. He's carrying a military backpack. So you have to find those guys. They're all over the place. If you're just driving around, you're gonna eventually find one of these guys. Kill it and loot it. Why? Because he has military stuff on it, and most important, you want this guy, the combat pack. It will be terrible at the beginning, not hard though. I'm not gonna take any of that because this guy was spawned, but I'm gonna show you. I showed you. Find this guy. Once you get his backpack, he's carrying the best backpack in the game. You have to build this, and it's easy to build, very easy to build, which is where did I put it? Here, drying rack. You need this guy, and in order to use that, build a drying rack. I'm gonna show you, and you're gonna be able to repair the backpack pretty soon, because the next tip is going to be how you can easily pump up your skills, because we have a skill tree in here, which is this guy, and you're gonna need the repair to be quite up. I don't know exactly the level, and you need to increase this in order to build the repairing bench, which is this guy. You're gonna need this guy, but I don't remember exactly the level of repairing or whatever, the level of construction. I think it's at 40, level 40. So it's not gonna be that hard to raise the construction level to 40. It's very easily. I'm gonna show you a few tricks very soon. Once you did that, what I just showed, you killed the soldier, you took his backpack, look in the world for boar, this guy, see? Look in the world for this guy. Kill it, and he's gonna give you raw hard leather. I'm gonna leave this here. Actually, I can't even destroy it, and that is gonna stay in my base for a while. Okay, I have some in here somewhere. Hard leather strips. Okay, hard leather. Raw, see? I'm gonna split stack and take one. Why? Because there is a bug. If you put more than one, you'll only get the results for. If you put 5 of them into the dry rack, you'll only gonna get the results for 1. So take the raw hard leather and put it on the dry rack, and after like 2 in-game days, it's either 1 or 2, you're gonna get 10 hard leather strips. That's very important. It's one of the most important resources in the game. Trust me, it's very, very, very annoying. You're gonna get this, guys. Hard leather strips. Do I need to repair myself? I'm gonna repair it just to show you. Once you get those things, you're gonna get to the repairing bench and take this guy, open. Oh, I should probably repair my sword too. Klaus' sword is repaired with a screwdriver and iron scrap, so I'm gonna repair that. You're gonna be able to repair the freaking combat pack. See, I'm using one just for the purpose. Boom, and it's repaired. And I like to keep my things on a workbench because otherwise, see, you can place things like that. This is the main ingredients. I'm not gonna keep the hard leather though over there. Okay, so I'm gonna move. You use one of that, and you're gonna repair that backpack, or any of them. I think the military boots require some other hard leather straight, but usually they are used only mainly for the combat pack. And you know who is actually using the armor? I'm not wearing armor because they slows you down. The clothing have stats, if you see, and some of them will give you minus to movement. As you can see, all I care what I wear is not giving me the debuff of speed debuff. I hate that. So because of that, I'm actually not using armor. Not only that, it's heavy and it will encumber me faster. As you can see, let me show you. Firefighter glove boots. They give you minus 12% run speed multiplier. And this is the gloves that I was talking about later. Military boots, minus 7.5. Knee pads, lower armor is this. Minus 5%. Bulletproof, minus 6%, and so on. So I choose the things that are not gonna slow me down, which is military pants, military shirt, combat pack, and I have correctional officer shoes. You're gonna find that in the prison later on in the game. I think they are here somewhere. This guys is what I'm using because they don't give me, they give me plus 10% running speed instead of minus, which is awful, you know. So yeah, get the military guy, keep an eye on them. They are all over the place. You're gonna find them at some point. I know now I showed you how to spawn one. Please don't spawn them. Play the game as it is because it's 10 times better to play the game as it is than spawning things which will destroy your gaming experience, will destroy your curiosity and stuff like that. Just and the build up that you of, I don't know how to explain this in English, but you lose all the excitement by spawning. In my opinion, to be honest with you, if I will be like a developer, I will not give you the option to spawn stuff because you'll lose all the feeling of every single game. So I never use it. I only use it when I got bogged down, so I have issues like this bug with the place moving stuff around and you're not gonna be allowed to do it. And I use the God mode so I can place my stuff. And by the way, I didn't even knew that works until you told me. So you told me in the comment section below that I can use this, and I use it. And yeah, and things like fly, so I can go above and look down. But for a temporary use, I never spawn anything in this game. I love to loot. I love to actually play the game, feel the game, and feel the tension and the excitement in finding your own things without spawning them. Okay, now we're gonna go to the next tip. Next tip, it's about boosting your skills. There are quite a few tricks in this game to boost your skills. First thing, look for the things I just showed you. There is this one, document shelf, and this magazine rack. Look inside them. You're gonna find them especially near the big store areas like gas stations, supermarkets, and stuff like that. And a lot of them you might find them in houses, especially in the kitchen area. You're gonna find a lot of books and magazines that are related to cooking and farming and stuff like that. And in rooms, I destroyed my rooms. They are not nowhere near the way they used to be. By the way, all the bedrooms have medical supplies, so go check them out. And you're gonna find in houses a bunch of magazines in all kind of books. You're not gonna be able to read most of them at the beginning because they require some skill in order to be able to read them. There will be a trick later on in the game. You're gonna be able to build this schematic table, and if we go to stations, this guy requires 40. Once you get the construction at the level 40, you need to build a repair station first, raise up the repair skill, which is very easily. I mean, how you raise up your repair skill? Very simple. Get all the kill all the zombies you find in your area, or even more of them. Let me go again, show you very quickly how to raise up the skills, because this is the part that I kind of want to talk about. So I'm gonna take this. There's clothing for that guy. This is the military guy, which is no longer a military guy. And these guys. Okay, let's go back. Up. And close this. You need the staple gun or a nail gun, which is gonna work very easily. You're already having a bunch of cloth scrap, so I'm gonna take some cloth scrap and come here, take the staple gun, go here, go to this guy. This one requires denim. Okay, so you have to dismantle some okay, let me get that. Where the heck is it? Paper scrap. Cloth, should be denim in here, yeah. Okay, and go, if you find a magazine, like a repairing one. Let me see if I can have one. Hopefully I have. Strength throwing, I don't think I have any of them yet. Lockpick electrical. Oh my god, I don't have that. That's sucking. I think I used all. Oh no, I have. See? Okay, take one magazine if you find one. Maybe you don't, but if you find one, let me show you. If I go to repair in here, and let's say I'm gonna repair these knickers. I'm gonna do this, and my skill goes up. I got 832. I don't know why I got that much, but I got that much. If I go to and read this magazine, what this says: applies a temporary XP boost for 30 minutes. I'm gonna read that. If I go here and I'm gonna repair the sneakers again, I got double the amount. See? 1678. So repair the stuff using magazines, as you can see, like that. See? And you're gonna see how fast my skill goes up. Is amazing. You can do this with that boost magazine. Oh, you need leather strips, which is this is easy to get. It's any leather strips. Okay, for the boots, leather strips, and boom, and that's it. You freaking repair the. I'm gonna repair my stuff if. Oh, I need a lollipop and stuff like that. Correctional shoes. Since I have all the stuff in my inventory, I'm gonna repair my clothing too. So I basically repaired all the freaking clothes that I can get my hands on. I literally repaired all of them because why not repair them when you can repair them, you know? Okay. So this is how you boost your repairing skill, and then you're gonna be able to build the other stuff. You're gonna raise up that very quickly, and you're gonna do this. What this does is that you're gonna be able to read books that require higher level of a specific skill. And I think this is gonna go down by 10 points. My boost skills are all up basically, so I can't actually show you exactly what this does, but you understand. So if a specific book requires you level 60 construction to read it, if you use the schematic table to decode the book, is it will gonna say decode, you and your stats for construction are 50. Even if the book requires 60, you're gonna be able to read it through this schematic table. So I think it will lower the requirement by 10%. So that's an important one, because the books, I don't think I have any books left because I read all of them. These are only magazine. Yeah, I don't have any books left. Weapon handling, repair, sneaking, sociability, trading, vitality, car brake assembly, industrial, driver bits. Oh, these are schematics, by the way. You can learn this, read. And they also require, like, you will be able to read these at a higher level. It says require mechanical 75. Actually, you know what? And this one is still 75. And stove heating. Oh, seafood. Okay, so if I go, let me see. Go here. The gourmand says requires cooking 75 in order to read this book. Okay, if I go here, I don't know, but I think it just went down to 40. I decode it and I read it, you know, using this one. Yeah, it lowers to 40, I guess, mechanical. Which otherwise will be 75. See how much? So, without the... I will never be able to read this if I only have 40 mechanical. The schematic, because I need 75 mechanical. If I go here and read it now, I need only 40, so I'm gonna decode that too. So it's that easy. Okay, so that's all about the magazines. Now we have an option. If you go to exercises, you're gonna need this, guys. Strength is for carrying, agility, movement, or whatever. Vitality, I don't know exactly what every single one does, but they do whatever they say they do. So I'm gonna strength, agility, vitality. If I exercise now, I'm gonna start exercise, and he's gonna doing this, and she actually. I'm kind of fat. I need to. Yeah, I just saw myself getting fatter. Okay, so she'll gonna do this. By the way, she'll gonna get tired and eventually pain. This is gonna help you boost your stats very, very, very fast. Actually, doing this. Put that weapon away. Okay, let me stop her. Oh, let me show you. If you go under the stats, you're gonna see my agility going up. What are the other ones? Strength is going up, and vitality also going up. Great. Let me stop her. You just have to move to stop. If you go here, and we're gonna go. Let me look for more. I need to carry one of this with me. I'm gonna keep this with me. I'm gonna actually lock it. Agility, strength, and vitality. and 1 for vitality. And we go here and we're gonna read, and read. And now if we exercise, this is gonna do a lot of boost. I mean, oh, I just moved. Sorry. Start doing this, and if I go now under the stats, this is way fast. I mean, it's double the amount, you know. And I'm interested actually in the vitality. See how fast it's going up? This is very, 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 very fast. Indeed. And you're gonna boost your stats very quickly. Very quickly. Scavenging. I was looking at, I have this very low, so I need to read more of this. When I go out looting, I also need to read this so I can increase my scavenging, because scavenging is directly related to the quality of the loot you get in the crates. That's something that I learned the hard way, and that's why I didn't get any of the good weapons lately. Okay, some more of the more important stuff. More of the important skills at the beginning is going to be construction, electrical. It's easy to read a magazine, get the gloves, the firefighter glove, lighter gloves, or any other gloves, and just hotwire vehicles over and over and over and over again, and this is gonna go up like crazy. Another way is to craft stuff into the workbenches indefinitely. Okay, but you're gonna need construction, you're gonna need mechanical, and I think there is another one that's kinda, and strength. And in order to do that, once you have that workbench, you're gonna open up and start making freaking cloth rope. I mean, you just place a bunch of cloth scrap in here like that, and make this. You can make metal brackets with iron scrap, which is even better, to be honest with you. But cloth is, if you have enough, I mean, it's easy to get metal scrap. Just dismantle everything you see in your path, and then you're gonna be able to get a bunch of scrap and make brackets. You're gonna need thousands of them. I mean, they never enough. So do as many as you can. And also you can do this. If you do this, you're gonna get a bunch of cloth rope, as you can see. And this, what this does, is gonna boost your stats. This is, I don't know exactly what this boosts. Let me show you. See, I'm receiving there, I think that's construction. This is only construction, right? Stats. Construction. No, it's not going up. I don't know which one of them. Anyway, I did not use rope. Actually, you can cancel this if you want. Once you finished up, you can then dismantle this and repeat the process. You know what I mean? The best way to boost fast all of them is by making metal brackets. Dude, this is crazy. I mean, it's ridiculously iron scrap. And make this, guys. This is gonna boost 3 of your stats. It's gonna boost mechanical, see, mechanical, construction, and I don't know what that marker is for. So you have 3 of them boosted all the time. Stats. Let me see this. Crafting. Oh, crafting. So you're gonna boost 3 of them by just making metal brackets. So use this as in your advantage, because it's freaking easy. Okay, this is how you boost. You can do the same for every single one of your skill. Another skill that is very important, cloth scrap back, and you have to make bandages. This makeshift bandages. Make them, hundreds of them, dismantle them and then make them again. So once you made some of them, where the heck are they? Metal brackets, makeshift bandages. Makeshift bandages, then dismantle and do it again. And that it's gonna, see, I got 105 per. So make as many bandages as you can, and then dismantle them back and then make them again, and so on. Repeat this process over and over and over until you get your medical skills up. This is a nice trick to actually boost your skills very easily. Okay, so this applies for most of the stats you have in here. You can do exercise for most of them. Repair, medical, lockpicking, it's a bit more interesting. You can craft lockers and locks and place them on your crates and lock, unlock many times, but that's kinda boring as hell. I did not use that trick. Farming, it's all about farming, which is easy, by the way. Cooking is the same by just boiling water. So all you have to do to raise up your cooking skill is come here and you just boil water indefinitely. Boil the same water over and over and over, and your skills, your cooking skills will go up like crazy. Of course, after you read the magazine. Always read the magazines. I know I am telling you to do that. I always forget. And yeah, when you are very tired, read a book. It says reduce your stress. If you read that, you're gonna get your confidence up. Now I'm maxed out because I slept during the night. So this is how you actually build your stats. You will be able to discover yourself this, but I'm gonna tell you how easy it is. Next, the next tip is, and it's I guess number 8, is to replace the tools that you carry in. You're gonna have basic to medium tools. Let me get rid of what I have in inventory. I'll be back. There are basically like 6 tools you'll need in the game. At the beginning, you're gonna have this one. These are low level ones. By the way, power drill is the max one. You're gonna need one of these, but not all the time. Carrying with you, you're gonna need different tools in order to dismantle. So you're gonna need a screwdriver in order to always a heavy pliers, which in my case I have this one, and I'm carrying also a heavy hammer, which is the small one, the mini sledge. The other one has like 5 kilograms. This one has 2.7, and they do the same function. So these are the basics. These are always have to be in your inventory. Those 3. You need heavy pliers, you need a screwdriver, and you need a sledgehammer. All the time. I have them locked, as you can see, because I use this all the time. You're not gonna need this, not now. You will, but not now. Then you'll have to replace your circular saw, because this is power cutting, but you're gonna need a better tool in order to get more advanced materials. As you can see, there is also a jigsaw, and also regarding, you're gonna need some welders, soldering iron. I'm not gonna carry also the driver. See, there is power driver. You'll have to replace this with these ones in here, and you're gonna get an industrial driver, as you can see, which is level 6, I guess, and all the hydraulic stuff. Where the heck are they? In here, hydraulic cutters and hydraulic driver. You're not gonna need the industrial anymore. You're gonna get hydraulic cut. As a matter of fact, I have this in my big ass white here, and I'm carrying them in the vehicle in here. I have soldering, portable welder, soldering iron, hydraulic driver, hydraulic. I think I should probably. I just noticed that I don't need that. I need an industrial welder, by the way. Somehow I ended up with a powered one, which kind of sucks. Which is not here because this is portable and is basic, and is here in welder. See, one of these guys. This is an industrial welder. And I'm carrying those tools in my vehicle because they are heavy and they will limit my possibility to carry more loot. This is what I have: a pickaxe, industrial welder. I have a backup mini sledge just in case, although I'm not gonna need. I have a power drill. The power, as a matter of the drills goes, this is the highest one. Soldering iron, this is needed usually, and the welder, those two are usually used to disassemble car parts from the other cars. And cutter and driver, you'll need them, this hydraulic stuff, in order to dismantle. I got freaking stuck in here. To dismantle things in the world, especially metal stuff. I also have some food. I have a shovel in here, some backup batteries. I don't know why these are here. It shouldn't be here. Some battery backup, some water, cold medicine, which is used in healing your cold stuff. You're gonna get sick at some point, and it's gonna say you feel sick. It's probably a cold. It will pass, blah blah blah. But if you drink that that stuff, it will go away very, 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 very fast. So this is the next thing you have to do. Don't carry that many things on your inventory. Most of the stuff, almost most of the stuff, you'll only need heavy pliers, a screwdriver, and a heavy hammer. This is what I carry, and for more advanced stuff, I have them in my vehicle, which is the hydraulics thingies. Okay, so this is tip number 8, in which you have to replace your tools and don't carry that many of them, because as you can see, hydraulic cutters replaces all the other cutters, like circular saw, cross cut saw, jigsaw. You don't need all this in your inventory. All you need is hydraulic cutters, and this will replace all the other cutters. The same with the driver. This hydraulic driver replaces all the drivers in the game. So I hope you understand that. You don't need to carry like a large amount, as I see other people complaining in my comment section below, saying that how the hell are you carrying so few things in your inventory? This is how I do it. I basically I'm only carrying very few items with me. I'm not carrying that many because it will encumber me very, 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 very fast. As a matter of fact, if I drop all the crap that's in my inventory for now, I don't know what else do I have. Iron scrap, which is here. I have some cloth rope. Well, oh, I craft that. I think it's here, right? Yep. And I have a soda can, and I have a mouse. So as you can see, I'm 32.5. I barely carry anything, and I could drop the mini sledge too, but I'm not gonna do it because the sledge is used in destroying so many things. He's not in my base, right? He's outside. I'm gonna forget about it. Let me see if the mouse disappeared again. I don't know why, but the mouse, no, this time it's here, luckily. So I'm gonna place this as a backup in here, like that. The mouse, I don't know why, sometimes disappears for some reason. I don't know. Okay, so now let's proceed with the next tip. My next tip, and it's a very important one. If you don't do this, you're gonna there are a few things in this game that will kill you quite fast, or give you so many debuffs, and which then make the zombies make it easier for zombies to kill you. And that is the medical section in here. I should probably... There are quite a few things in the game that you can use in order to disinfect the wounds. You're gonna get deep wounds, and that's the dangerous ones. So you'll either use cleaning wipes. They are very good for a sanitized wound. I think the soap is also hand whatever, I don't know where I put it. Of course, I'm crazy. Is this one? It says, let me check. Grab, fill, sink, drink. Actually, let me take it in my inventory. Label this mental. Apply. See? Can be used to disinfect smaller wounds, but I don't think it's good. But you can use this as like an emergency. But the easiest one is the actual alcohol, which is under the food here. This guy. This is the best one. It's not only whiskey, vodka works, gin works. I mean the things. Beer doesn't work, for example, because I don't think you have the alcohol strength enough to kill all the zombies. So you can use all this. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to get, because there are some steps you kind of have to follow. How I get a deep wound? The deep wound you can't get. I don't think you can get them from zombies unless they kind of rush you. I think I can get it into this guy. No, I don't think it's working. I'm trying to hurt myself, by the way. I think I know how to do it. Let me see if that's possible. If we go here and take split stack, let's take one of these guys. Okay, it's kind of nighttime, so let's do the daylight, sleep, 9 hours, whatever. Oh, I slept the entire freaking day. Okay, in place. What the heck is this? It should be... Dude. I think I got the wrong barbed wire. Okay, so this is the first time I ever do this. You need... do I have some screws in here? Really? I need some screws. And you kind of have to craft this, by the way. It's under the fortification, no. Defense, this guy. Let me build some of them. So you do need this guy. Hopefully I boom. And now if I jump on, I got deep wound. Okay, I managed to hurt myself. Now you have a deep wound, and this needs to be addressed quite fast. You go to medical, and then you go to food, which is here. Click on the whiskey and apply to wound. Then you need to use needle and thread, and then one of the bandages. Doesn't matter which one. Compression. And now the wound is treated. See how fast it's going down? It's ridiculous. And you're not gonna, if this gets infected, you're gonna get the zombie virus and you're gonna die. And use the prescription painkillers for the pain, which you're gonna go down fast. See, this is that easy, you know. So yeah, this is the exact order in which you can treat your deep wounds, which are the most dangerous of all. And now it's down to scratches, and it will go away very, 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 very quickly. Need to drink water again, and I need to eat something. Another tip that I can, it's like a sub tip or a bonus tip. Don't eat junk food. You're gonna get fat, and that's something you don't want to happen to your character. You need to stay fit, otherwise you're gonna be slowed when you are running away, you know. So as you can see, I don't know how to freaking, there is a key that I don't know exactly. Don't judge your character by this, because this is the character you start with. Your character will look differently. See, it's a little bit fatter, but it's not that. It's actually, I guess, it gained muscle mass because the vitality, the strength, all the perks that are going up. Your character gets muscle. I don't think my girl is actually fat. I rather think she is more muscular. See, take a look at her arms. Actually, if I get her naked, like military pants, take off, and military shirt, take off. Okay, as you can see, I don't think she's fat, by the way. To be honest, that's a bug with the silencer. She's just getting way better. Okay, way more. She's gaining muscle mass. Okay, so yeah, that's the medic. There are a lot of stats that medical things that you get in here, but they will gonna tell you the deep wounds is the most important. You have to sterilize the wound. Otherwise, if you just use the needle and thread, stitch it out, and then bandage it, it will gonna get infected, and that it will gonna get you killed. And don't eat a lot of these guys. This is almost my last of the junk food that I have. Everything else in my base is just good food. I mean, I'm not gonna eat from now on. I'm not gonna eat everything else other than cook food. I'm gonna do also I'm gonna do a video about cooking. Cooking is something very interesting in this game. Unfortunately, it's very time consuming, and I rather not cook because it's taking too damn long in order to cook stuff in this game, and it's quite annoying, to be honest with you. So yeah, that was the tip number, I think it was 9. I already lost the count of them. Yeah, that was the tip 9, and I'm gonna show you the tip the number 10, which is the last one. The last tip that it's important. Remember, those tips are for the beginners game. It's not for the advanced game. For the advanced game, there are different tips and tricks that I probably gonna. If this video gets good appreciation, I'm gonna do another one for really bullets in a freaking mailbox. Another one is once you establish your base, and you're gonna get all the time zombies around it, and you're gonna be forced to kill them, which is the natural course of things. You can destroy the body, see? Boom. But they will gonna let a blood stain. All you have to do is to do this. I'm gonna show you how I actually scrap this inside their inventory. I'm gonna take only the scrap. There are quite a few ways in which you can delete the blood stains, destroy this guy. See, there. It's either by using cloth scrap, which you're gonna have at the beginning. Towels, I don't know. And you have to clean debris using cloth scrap, or let me destroy this guy. Or you see the blood stain there? Is there? Or you can use a towel, which is under the tools, I guess. But this guy, and you can clean debris or dry yourself if you are wet. Clean debris, and you can use a mop. Unfortunately, I don't have a mop just to show you that, because I dismantle all of them. It's kind of useless to keep a map on you. I usually spawn one here sometimes, but I don't see any of them. I guess they are in the bathrooms, usually. I don't know. I found many of them, but I dismantle them all the time because I'm not carrying a freaking mop with me. So do that. Why? Because the zombies, you have I have this bug, see? I'm casting some shadows that I shouldn't be there. I guess it's from the weapons. No, it's not the sword, whatever. They're gonna stink. And the bad smell will attract zombies. As you can see, this guy here is putrid smell, but it's the alcohol. And this nectar jar. And I use some perfumes inside, which lowers this a bit, but it's not enough. So putrid stuff and especially bodies around your base will attract zombies. The more bodies you have, the more zombies will come, and so on. So it's a very good idea to destroy the bodies, and especially wipe out the blood. By the way, you can add the towel to your quick access. See, it is on 4 key. You don't have to like right click it all the time. You go to a body, destroy this, and do this. You wipe away the debris. This is it's harder when you have hordes, because the hordes are actually a lot of bodies, and you kind of have to do this after each body. I usually destroy the hordes when it's rainy, because the blood stains goes away when it's rainy outside. So when it's rainy and you have bodies outside your base, just destroy the bodies then, and forget about the blood, because the rain will wash out all the blood around your base, you know. So keep that in mind. I usually, as I said, I do that when it's raining. I destroy the bodies and I let the rain to clear out the blood stains on the ground. Another interesting, you might actually, oh, you can need that arm really raw. I'm probably gonna do a test at some point. You saw me collecting bones. I'm gonna tell you more about that. That's my secret. It's dismantling, and you're gonna get some bones out of it. Bones are used in cooking, and I know they are freaking human bones, but I think I made glue bones in here. I have quite a few of them. I like 118. I'm gonna show you. They are used in cooking, and I'm gonna make like a tutorial about cooking and what I found interesting regarding the cooking system in this game. So that'll be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully enjoyed. If you liked this one and this video does well, I'm gonna do more of them regarding the my experience in this game and what I have learned, what is good and what is bad. Thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.